guys, we made it to St. Louis. It's Friday morning. Getting everything parked, getting everything set up. Bikes are still inside the truck, so once all the tractors get cleared out of here, we're gonna set up, go out and ride press, get a feel for the track, and get things settled and situated for tomorrow, race day. It's nice to have press and just get that little bit of feel for the track. So let's go.
Great job, Mike.
Yes, thank you.
All right, got some new designs here with Militia. It kind of goes in waves, but I feel like Hudson and Haiden have been helping out with designs the last year or so. Like I'd say the last actually few months, they've been throwing in ideas about designs. These actually just came out, like the camos with Militia. It's cool. Just trying to stay on trend, you know? Like if you're gonna get the youth, you kind of have to be like, I don't know, on trend with stuff, and I feel like this stuff is. You know, I feel like Hudson and Haiden, they know the trends, so kind of have to go along with what they say, you know? I ain't trying to think of what's cool, like at 50 years old. Kind of know my limits now, but yeah, it's cool. A lot of cool new stuff came out with Militia, so check it out, metalmilitia.com. Ton of new designs, and yeah, we're always creating new stuff, and I feel like a lot of momentum's coming back right now with the 90 trends, and Militia is going to be on the forefront of that. So anyway, and we signed a deal to do a big deal with Militia in Australia and New Zealand also, so you'll be seeing something big over there soon also. So stay tuned, man.
Yep. He's running the KTM program tomorrow.
Oh, really? Good luck.
Yeah, so.
Nice. Yeah.
Gotta get on the podium. Any corners, Horn?
Have fun. You only get to do it once, so have some fun.
Right. Do it. All right, press day. We're 3 minutes late. This time we can blame it on me, so gotta go.
All right, so you want to walk me through your save last weekend? I mean, what was going through your head? Because I feel like anyone else would have ditched the bike maybe and not held on to it.
Oh, dude, I don't even know. Pure instinctual move, whatever you want to call it, off of that. First thing I remember is when I'm landing, just to pin it to get across the lane so I don't get T-boned. Other than that, instincts took over. Happy how it ended, man. It could have been gnarly.
You just dedicate that to bike skill, or?
Yeah, I guess. Bike skill, dude. Let's get it.
Play riding.
What'd you say?
All the play riding.
Yeah, play riding, bike skill. No, I do feel like that I do have good bike skill and fluid on the bike in certain areas. So, yeah, we'll chalk it up to that one.
So coming off the lip, did you just spot already where you were going to land and just kind of got ready for it?
Dude, yes and no. Like, I'm sideways going up the lip, and like I honestly had no idea where I was going, and then obviously I'm in the air and I had that thing cranked, so yeah, that's when I kind of figured out where I was going. But yeah.
So after taking a break from riding for a good little bit, did it feel refreshing to come back to the races?
It did and it didn't. There was a lot of pressure on me last weekend just to kind of come back and not be horrible and try and get back to where I belong. So I felt a lot of weight on my shoulders last weekend, but it's nice this weekend kind of feels more normal, and I feel like I'm kind of adjusted again. So it was obviously nice being back, and after the race was over, it was refreshing to kind of get a good result and yeah, try and carry it into this weekend. But like you said, it is nice to be back racing. If you feel awkward when you're at home and not at the races and you're watching the race on the couch, so it's nice to be back.
Yeah, it was a killer ride last weekend. I mean, to come back like that after such a long break had to have felt good.
Yeah, it was good. I feel like my riding was better than obviously it's been, and I think in the main event I had some good laps in there. So I would say the first half of the race was better than the second half, obviously. But yeah, I had some good moments and was able to ride more towards my potential. Haven't really been there this year a lot, so it's nice to get closer back to that at least.
All right, man, that was a killer ride for you last weekend in Detroit. You want to just talk to me about kind of your feelings and how that felt to be back up on the box?
Yeah, no, Detroit was awesome. To get a podium for how the year started that's like a win for us, right? And to pull ourselves back out of those trenches is awesome, and I felt really good at Detroit. I feel like every year I go there, I always have a trend of doing a pretty decent result. So, but yeah, I mean, as far as how I'm feeling, I keep everything consistent, right? I'm just glad to be considered to keep racing. I made every race so far, even what they do to the Anaheim race. So like I try to look at everything as a positives and try to keep stuff consistent. I told myself if I do everything in my power to be back as normal as possible, by round 17 I'll be able to pop champagne. Sure enough, last weekend we were able to do that. So that's a big win for myself mentally, and now knowing that we still have a few like 5 races or so to go, I'm just going to enjoy the moment and just try to run off of what we had last weekend.
Perfect. And then tell me how important that is to have a hobby outside of full-time racing. I mean, it's got to give your head some sort of clarity.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's a lot of riders that have hobbies, may not speak necessarily on them as highly as I do. I mean, again, my background is I chose fishing first, and everybody knows that. I chose fishing, and then I wanted to ride motorcycles, but unfortunately I couldn't figure out how to pay for a boat, so I had to get on a motorcycle. But at the end of the day, you got guys that love golfing. I know like Ken Roxon, he loves to surf, so is Chase, a few guys. So, I mean, everybody has their own hobbies. I think it's really cool outside the sport. Not too many of us fish, except for Levi Kitchen, but yeah, if they want to come on the boat, come on with it.
And then how is it training at Baker's facility, especially compared to Star? I mean, how big of a difference is it as far as training?
Yeah, it's quite a bit different. Obviously, the amount of people at Star, there's a lot of guys, and at Eldon's, there's literally 2 of us right now, just me and Malcolm. So we're just out there, just working. So it's it is what it is.
Is what it is?
Yeah. Why are you so serious? Like when you're doing, it's like for the vlog, you're supposed to have fun and like, but you're actually giving us like
because it's
a
Donnie's
press.
questions. He's like, hey, how do you feel about what's the difference between Alden's and the farm?
Why do you got to make things so serious,
Just
Donnie?
be like, hey, are you having a good time?
Just tell me about your sunburn. How about that?
The sunburn, bro, is bad. It hurts. The roots is gonna hurt. But I just gotta think back to the days me and Haiden got sunburned in Panama City when we had to train the next day outdoors. So it's nothing. It can't be any worse.
You remember that?
Yeah, it was so bad.
Yeah, it wasn't a good time, but we're back in the same boat.
Best day. The track's super soft. It's like Indy. It's gonna be very technical. This track, super technical. Ready. This is right up Hayden's wheelhouse. So we get.
Get so close. All right.
I'm used to Logan. Logan like touches my face with his camera. I'm like right here. Should I just wear my socks like this?
Yeah.
All right. That's a wrap on press day. Solid. Track's ruddy. It reminds me of Indy, bro. Like super deep, just like pitted. But yeah, like let's get it. Hey, it's Malibu. sorry. I gotta lock in. All right, yeah, we're about to send it though tomorrow. I don't know, man. We'll see what I want to do. But all right, press day solid. I'll see you guys tomorrow at the race.